shop asked me if I could get artists together and who would be willing to donate their time to do the trestle, because it had all obscene language on it and graffiti, and we all decided to do it. We had to come scrub it. The whole walls were covered with corrosion from the train, the rain, all kinds of stuff, grease. We had to wire brush the whole thing down both sides. We used detergent, and the fire engine helped us. They squirted it down real good. Then we put all the detergent on it, scrubbed it, and they hosed it down again, with a lot of high pressure to get off all the old paint too. So the fire station helped a lot. The older artists are all volunteer. The younger artists are getting paid, but they're also learning. And all the older artists are doing it for volunteer and mainly recognition. The only hassle was getting the paint together. Then the next step was to seal it with paint which was donated. We put a couple coats of sealer on it. Then we went with our backgrounds. Then we graphed it, drew it, and painted it, and that's where we are right now.
When I first started, I didn't know what to put on, and it was a hard time to come up with the idea what I have now. And one night I was in my room sketching, and I just came up with this idea right here, and that's what I got. I think people really liked what we were doing in Neopit. I think it's some nice reactions. Little compliments here and there, that helps a lot. People really don't see too much of my work. It's different, and it makes me paint more harder, and think what I'm going to put on her, because everybody's going to see it.
They have a lot of kids cutting grass and stuff like that, but sure, that might be all right in the summer, but you take something like this that's going to be here for a while, and it actually adds to the community, really, you know. And you're all for this type of program, really. And it's something that will make, will be here for a while. Like I say, cutting grass, sure, that might look fine to some, but it grows up, you know, and then maybe it's just cut once a year, and that's about the extent of it, you know. anything to do with Indian art or Indian culture, it seems like the kids leave it alone. And you can see it right here, you know. Hopefully it will continue where nobody will be trying to mark these things up here, you know. But I think the kids and everything, they respect this type of thing, you know.
The North really doesn't have a whole lot of artwork around, and we got a lot of artists now that want to try to do something with their artwork, and now it's kind of turning into like a statement that we're making, and saying that there's artists up here, and we got a lot of culture, and if there's artists here that can do work like this, they should be proud of what they're doing, you know, because it's painting their culture and their heritage, then plus using their talents at the same time, and that makes it good. That's what people like to see. That's what people want to see around here, you know.
What do you think about this as a news story?
Okay, we're covering this just because we came down here for something else, to cover a press conference. You came upon it, and you don't see something like this every day. It's unique. You take an old railroad trestle that doesn't look like much, and you turn it into something. And that's why we're covering it as a news story. And I like the way it looks.
You think it's an important story?
It's not what you call one of your top 10 stories. But it's an interesting story. It's a good pictorial story. The kids are working in it. They've got something to say, so you talk to them about it.
Well, I'm just happy with Louis' project here on this work here. Younger people are involved. I think that's what we're lacking in most instances. Our younger people are left out. They always seem left out. Now we're bringing them in. We're recognizing their talents. This is something we can be proud of for all time, long after we're gone. It still be there yet.